Hey guys, welcome back to the Snappering Chronicles. Today we're coming back at you with something more along the lines of a tool, kind of a small tool haul, or maybe just some odds and ends that I picked up last couple of weeks. But before we get into it, just wanted to salute the fallen and give thanks today. Today is Memorial Day. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we'll start out with these adjustable wrenches. I picked up this rigid. This is like a 12-inch. This is the 712 and forged steel, and it has forged into it like I think the number 45. This one's seen better days. I think somebody used this to practice welding or something, because as you can see, there's a bit of some sort of welding or something somebody tried, and also they did some welding on the screw, so it cannot be taken apart without being drilled out or something. There you can see somebody made a bit of a weld there. For what reason, I have no idea, but you can see here it's looks like it was, like I say, practice for someone. It's 12 inches. The Ridge Tool Company's something Area, Ohio, made in USA. Didn't really know Rigid made adjustable wrenches, but it seems like everybody made adjustable wrenches, so why wouldn't they be making one? Here's another one. This one's a bit better shape. The letters and everything are more crisp on this. This is a Dunlap 5/8 by 10 inches. It's a 10-inch adjustable. This one, the screw's in good shape, so I don't think there would be a problem taking this apart. Somebody put some letters into the tool here, I guess for ID purposes. Dunlap, I forget, I think, was it a Sears? I think it was a Sears nameplate, but as you see here, not made in America, made in Germany. And from the look of that font, and it says made in Germany instead of West Germany, I'm gonna say that this was made by Jador or something like that. I'm probably butchering the names here, but the German company Jador, because I have seen some of their tools, adjustable wrenches, and the font looks almost the same as the letters here for the made in Germany. So it seems pretty good quality. And I picked up another speed wrench, another Craftsman. This one is a 1/2-inch version. Let me grab this other one here. I got this one a little while ago, and it's the same version, but this one's the 3/8. This one comes with markings on it and model number. The Craftsman USA 4427. This one did not. This one just says Craftsman on the handle. The good thing I liked about this one is I had 2 spinners, one on the end and one in the actual handle, which is kind of cool. No markings on this one, no model numbers. I looked on the shaft and all of that, didn't see any markings or model numbers except for the Craftsman there. And curiously enough, on the end of the cap here, there's a V stamped there. The other one from Craftsman did not have that stamping, so don't know what gives there. But last time, I'm not sure if I said who I thought made these, but I'm gonna say today that these were probably made by Eastco. I did find a photo of another Eastco branded speed wrench, and with the same handle. So, and that one was an Eastco branded speed wrench. So I'm gonna go with Eastco on the makers of these, unless Eastco, Sears and Eastco had someone making these for both companies. But a little bit on the ball detent, looks like a bad center job there on this one. It works. Yeah, it works, but looks like they did a bad punch. Okay, get these out of the way. And this I think I'll leave for last. This is like the mystery item or tool. And these are all picked up. These all came in a bag. Nut drivers. Really bad quality nut drivers. All these here. And this one. Yeah. Let me not start on that one. You can see these are really bad quality ones. They have the sizes. You can barely make them out there on the shaft. They put like really bad stamping of the sizes. These are that bad plastic, acetate, whatever you call it, handles. So this is pretty much garbage tools. You can see what happened here when I just twisted this by hand and it cracked. And I see some other ones here. This one's about to go too. I can see some cracks there. If I was to put some torque on this, it would probably just crack like that one. So nothing much to see here. But it did come with these nut drivers, and these are quite a bit better. These are Craftsman. These were in the bag also. This is the 3/16, and they have the hollow shaft. There you can see the hole at the bottom, and this one's a little bit bigger. This is the 3/8 nut driver, Craftsman. Good grips. Also hollow. You can see there, and not sure who made these. So I see the V there at the end of the nut driver part. Yeah, they have a V. Any info on these, you guys? You know, you Craftsman experts out there, let me know. And oh, here's another one of those horrible ones. Taiwan. And the reason I bought that bag pretty much was just to get this piece. This is a Craftsman. Besides those two Craftsman nut drivers, it came with this pretty nice shape Craftsman Circle H 1/4 inch breaker bar. And I kind of dig these. So that kind of made the bag. This also came in the bag. These 1/4 inch sockets. This chrome Circle H Craftsman, probably from the mid to late 40s. Here's just an assortment of cheapy sockets. Not too bad. These don't look that bad. A couple of made in Japan ones in here. Not much to see. Just regular 6-point sockets on the cheap side. I think 2 of them were made in Japan and the rest are Taiwan, even though they didn't look that bad. And here's kind of an interesting tool. I found this Proto ratcheting wrench. The weird thing about this is that on this side it's laser etched. It says on 3/8 on this side and 7/16 on that side. It says on, made in USA, Proto. There's some paint here, kind of hiding the model number, I'm assuming. Very light laser etching, very light. Like, this is like some of the lightest laser etching I've seen. I would imagine if you just took a wire brush and brushed this side, most of that laser etching would disappear. It's that light. Certainly if you put this on a wire wheel, forget it. All that would be gone in one swipe. But on the flip side, you see all this engraving. You see how light the on is over here on this side, and this side is a deep off engraving. And over there there's an engraving. Here's looks like some kind of infinity symbol, or an 8 maybe. And it says clean and oil regularly. Patent number, all engraved. And over here another light, super light laser etching. Maybe that's the model, I'm not sure. But just thought that was pretty interesting, finding a little Proto ratchet wrench. Looks like there's plastic in the middle here, and there's no switch, so you have to flip the sides if you want on and off. Made in USA. And finally, this is kind of the mystery item, or the mystery tool. It's pretty long, maybe, I don't know, maybe like 18 inches long, and I didn't know what it was at first. But I did know that this piece here was 99% sure was for a brace. And we know what let me grab a brace here. And we know what a brace is. It's one of these tools that everyone had at one point, like 50 years ago, and then all of a sudden these disappeared. You see them, you find them everywhere for like a few dollars nowadays. This one's pretty rough shape. I need to clean this one up a bit. This is a Stanley number 945 10-inch model. Don't want to mess with this too much because this chrome, I'm gonna assume, is like fine powder. It's just coming off everywhere, and I don't want to get the whole area covered in chrome, or maybe something worse. So don't really want to mess with it too much. I might clean some of that, but just maybe some very light brushing on this. I don't want to take all the chrome off, even though it's not that great a shape. But this is a ratcheting one, and you can see here it says Stanley, made in USA, and these usually fit in there when they're open. But I was kind of thinking, why would they make one so long? Because this, let me measure it real quick. I'll tell you right now, this is about 18.5 inches long. And I was thinking, oh, is it an extension? But usually, you know, you find extensions and they're like 6 inches or 3 inches or whatnot. But this one was 18 inches. So I was kind of not too sure. Let me show you. Let me open it up. It has this portion here. I guess you clamp onto, and you would loosen or open the jaws here. And this part here spins, so don't spin this part. This just spins freely. You'd have to spin it over here. And you have these jaws, and they're just gonna fall out like that. Okay, this is what the jaws look like. Just two jaws. They clamp like that, and they hold something that looks like this, a bit that looks like that, and they hold them in there. Let me get this back together. Let me show you what it looks like inside. Just some threads and the pivot here where the jaws fit into. So the jaws would be like that. It's pretty simple, not much to see here. I was kind of looking around and looking around online, and I saw someone else had a video, and theirs was kind of in pretty bad shape. Originally, he did a restoration on it. This one I saw, I guess I got it because it was in such nice shape. And you see here, this is the model number. It's a Miller Falls company, Greenfield, Massachusetts. It has a patent, made in USA, and this is the model number 35. And Miller Falls Miller Falls company tools, and I guess they were originally from 1868 was when they started. Okay. And you put this, tighten it up, and you get your drill bit in there, and you would tighten it, 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 and there you go. There's your extension, and this is what it gives you. And this, oh boy, this is like 26 inches long, so I guess you would use this to reach some pretty long area that you wanted to get to. And this bit here is a Russell Jennings bit, and you can see here there's a screw tip, and then it just makes this wide hole. So before there was electric anything, or before there was all these battery drills, if you wanted something without a cord, this is what you had. This is what you took to the job site that was cordless, and you would bore holes with something like this. And if you needed an extension, I'm not sure, but I would think that these were made in different sizes. But of all the ones I've seen so far, I've only seen long ones like this, so kind of interesting. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Alright guys, until next time.